I, like many other residents of the state of Michigan, who by the way prefer to be called Michiganders, not Michiganians, have a little place that I like to get away to now and then to escape the humdrum of everyday life. So I thought it might be interesting for viewers of Curated Eccentricities to go along with me as I take a short trip to my place up north. Come along. Well, we're on the road now. It's a pretty long trip, I'll admit. So you might want to take a nap or read a book or put in your earbuds and listen to some music. I'll get back with you once we get closer to our destination. Well, we're almost there after a long ride and a pretty long walk. Soon we'll see my little place. I want to warn you, it's rather unpresupposing. It's small and rustic and could probably use some work, but you'll see that soon enough. So all we have to do is round this corner and we will be there. I can feel the excitement, can't you? Just a minute now and you'll see. So I'm going to pan the place. As you can see, it is really small, but well, I guess it looks better when you get closer. So every cabin up north ought to have a porch where you can sit out, watch nature, read a book, drink a beer, and all that kind of stuff. And my place is no exception. Mine's a really long porch, but I really like it. This place is really like Doctor Who's TARDIS. It's much bigger on the inside than it looks like on the outside. I kept most of the previous owner's furnishings, not because I particularly like the color scheme. I think sometimes the clash, but I just haven't taken the time yet to refurnish the place. It's on my to-do list. One thing I do have is a lot of people who want to come to see this place. They act like it's a historic site. I'm not sure I understand that, but anyway. There are times when they do just leave me alone, and I think that's pretty good. More later. Here's the place from a rather different perspective. Somehow filming it from down here makes it look a lot bigger than it is. I'll walk along for a while here. Now, having a little place like this hardly makes me feel like I'm to the manor born or that I'm landed gentry. But even having a small cabin like this gives me the feeling of being a propertied person. Of course, there are a lot larger retreats than mine in the area, but I'm not envious of the things other people have. I just wanted a place that's small enough that I could mostly take care of it myself. And I've been pretty successful in that regard. The next thing is I'm going to show you the lake that I have. I suppose I ought to give it a name, but I just haven't had time to figure that out. I should also mention that I haven't had this place for very long. So there will undoubtedly be some changes I'll want to make on it. Not extensive ones, because frankly I can't afford them. But some color changes might be nice. Some different furniture, things like that inside, as you will see in another part of this edition of Curated Eccentricities. So keep up with me, and I'll be glad to show you a bunch of new things. This is a pretty good view of my lake. It's of a pretty reasonable size too. It's just right for boating, swimming, and fishing. In the distance there you can see the footbridge I had erected a while back to make it easier for me to get around. And it's also a pleasant place to go for a walk. You can look down on the water, wave at people in their boats as they go by, things like that. It's always good to have a lake near your cabin. That's really all there is to see about my little place up north. I hope you enjoyed the tour, and maybe sometime you'd like to come up with me, kick off your shoes, and just relax. Thanks for coming along.